Back on the AT, baby. Hang on, it's gonna be a great ride. So Shaky P and Longshanks drove me 5.5 hours to Springer Mountain parking lot, and I grabbed a day pack, a couple snacks, and a bottle of water, and hiked 1 mile south to Springer, and then 1 mile back to the parking lot, traded backpacks, said my goodbyes, and headed north. I hiked 1.8 more miles to Stover Creek. I'm tenting. The shelter's full. I'd rather stay in my tent anyway. So far, the thru hikers are not very open or welcoming. There's been a couple of guys who have engaged in a little bit of conversation, but I'm really looking forward to making connections with people and hope that happens pretty quickly. So this is the third time I am attempting, and third time's a charm. So I will hit Katahdin in about 5 months. Stay tuned. Goat signing off, and remember to hike your own hike. So this is day 2 of my 2021 Appalachian Trail through hike, and I went from Springer to Stover Creek yesterday. That was I had to go south 1 mile and then back heading north. So including that extra mile, I did 3.8 yesterday. I didn't get to the parking lot until 1 o'clock, I think. Shaky P and Longshanks drove me 5.5 hours to the trailhead. So I really appreciate them and all that they do for me. And today, my destination was Cooper Gap, which would have been 10 miles for the day. But when I got there, it was 2 o'clock. It's too early to stop. So I'm going on to Justice Creek or Devil's Kitchen. Hopefully I can get a tent site. If not, I'll have to push on. But I wanted to show you a little bit of what the trail looks like. I've had a couple good climbs today. I had to cross Sassafras Mountain, which that takes a toll. It's a good little climb. I did better than I did last year. I think it's because I'm carrying less weight in food. So anyway, just wanted to give a little update. It's a beautiful cloudless day, and people are starting to recognize each other and be really kind. And I haven't found anybody that I'm hiking with, but it's only day 2. I did hike with a guy, hung out with him last night, and hiked with him a little bit this morning, but I lost him way back. So anyway, more later. Good morning. It's day 3, my second full day on the trail. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, I think. I've been hiking for about 2 hours. Had a really good night last night. I hiked more miles yesterday than I had originally planned, which is a plus. So I ended up at Devil's Kitchen, just north of Justice Creek, and there were, by the end of the day, about, I think, 9 parties tenting there. It was a clear night, stars were out, nearly full moon. It was just a beautiful night. Today, the clouds are going to roll in, and I hope to get to camp before it starts raining. It's a short day today and a short day tomorrow. I'm doing 10 today and 7 tomorrow. Well, I say 7 to resupply, and then I'll decide what happens after that. I camped with a guy named Animal last night and a guy named Max. Animal's really cool. He's from Australia. I enjoyed his company. Just wanted to show you. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, more later. So I made it to Blood Mountain. I am soaking wet. My feet are sloshing in water because the trail was a creek this morning. It poured from about midnight until just now. I think it's around 10 o'clock. So I'm heading on into Neel Gap. Hopefully I can dry out there. More later.